My melanin tells stories. My melanin tells global stories, and some could never comprehend it. The conditions, the oppressive vices, the almost ritual-like slaughter, the strategic destruction of a culture, unless you've lived in it. You can see the wrong, you can empathize with the pain, you can get angry, you can become appreciated allies, but it just hits different when at birth this racist society sees you as the underdog contender. My melanin has seen more of its fetuses sold to Planned Parenthood than those without it. My melanin can tell how it felt being torn off a child just for an alligator to devour it. My melanin speaks. My melanin can speak of what happens when soaked in sweat, urine, and feces regularly for months, crammed in the hull of a ship. My melanin can speak on the pain of a rope burn before it gets fried and how it splits easily at the end of a cowhide whip. My melanin speaks. My melanin speaks of how it feels to unexpectedly react to a government-approved syphilis test. My melanin speaks on the power of fire hoses scraping it across the ground and having dogs rip into the flesh while gracing someone in a peaceful protest. My melanin speaks. My melanin carries the power to annihilate a whole race, which angers a structured racist society as the skin gets darker on their grandkids' faces. My melanin speaks. My melanin speaks of the power it holds when we invest in ourselves and create our black Wall Streets, only to be burned down, looted, bombed, and left homeless with no conviction seen. My melanin speaks the names Addie Mae Collins, Cynthia Wesley, Carol Robinson, and Carol Denise McNair, blown to their death by 4 white supremacists as they gathered to ask for protection and prayer. My melanin speaks the names Bland, Castile, Jones, Crawford, Crutcher, Scott, Glover, Reese, Evans, Smallwood, Garner, Gray, Diallo, Martin, McBride, Floyd, Sterling, Edwards, Cooper, Taylor, and I can't even finish the list without gasping for air. My melanin speaks of stolen inventions and extensive jail sentences for minor violations to assist a plan of mass incarceration from a structurally racist society with destructive intentions. My melanin speaks of being labeled black identity extremists by the COINTELPRO, while the extremely murderous KKK continue their racist killings. My melanin speaks of having illegal narcotics introduced into our neighborhoods and doctors paid to keep us under the addiction hood, but they're mad when we expose the algorithm. My melanin speaks. My melanin speaks of letting go of the passed down passivism and being more forceful, demanding, and defensively violent if necessary during our united activism. My melanin speaks of an awakening that can't be stopped or ignored, of an uprising we're bound to win, regardless of the guns they hoard. My melanin speaks of pride. My melanin speaks of resilience. My melanin says change is coming, and it feels so damn good to be wrapped up in it. My melanin speaks.
Nobody wants to discuss what is up, making our guns bust. Innocent people pass away, nobody gives a what is going on. So perplexing, the question that Marvin made a song. Somewhere we lost the charm, human nature took the turn for worse. At times I feel like we're cursed, wickedness took precedent of culture. It's time to go back and get it, SANKOFA. Let's go. Go back and get it, go back and get it, go back and get it, go back and get it. I say go back and get it, go back and get it, go